Yeah, this is called Sugar Crash. The thing I remember most is how your lips tasted like shame and strawberry popsicles, beautiful in its original form but starting to melt and break down. I've pieced together the memory of your sticky, sharp hands, chaining me to your bed and forcing me to gag on your lips, but I never bit down because I was always overly concerned with shattering you. I thought that you were like spun sugar, a brittle masterpiece, but in that moment I know that I was the fragile one and that my body disintegrating felt sweet on your tongue. They told me that girls were sugar and spice and everything nice, and maybe once upon a time you were. You called it a game, you called it playing supermodel, your hands crawling lower and lower in your brand new loft bed, and I never thought about it until now, but who the hell taught you to play that game anyways? Game. I hate that fucking word. It conjures up images of carnivals and arcades and funnel cakes. Not the pit, like black licorice knots in my stomach, as you lead me to your bedroom with pink-painted walls in lost innocence. It feels like you do when you eat too much candy, and all you want to do is puke into a bowl up colors until all that's left is honey-colored bile and a taste you don't think you'll ever wash out. My teachers told me not to take candy from strangers, but nobody ever told me about my own best friend. When I was in 8th grade for Banned Books Week, I read Lolita. The copy I borrowed had the poster from the '62 Kubrick film adaptation on it. A girl who looked like a grown-up version of you from about 16 on, heart-shaped sunglasses sucking sensually on a lollipop. I know now, after reading it, that Nabokov would be rolling in his grave at the symbol of precocious flirtation, 50s charm that his book became. I know now that Lolita is the story of a girl ruined. I know that you do not learn to suck on a lollipop before sucking on something else first. I thought about your father and your older brother, who always seemed to get just a little bit too close to you, and in that moment it felt like you and I were the only people in the world who understood what Nabokov meant. I remember I saw you in the bathroom the other day. You had a smorgasbord of eyeshadow, a skirt hiked up 4 inches above your jawbreaker fingertips, and slathered on cotton candy lip gloss. It killed me to know that you hadn't changed a bit. They say that the more sugar you consume, the higher your risk of an early death. It's strange because I guess I beat the odds. I am still alive. I am still here, even though you drowned me in strange toxic sweetness every time you came over. I am still here, even though I never got the closure I always wanted from you. I am still here, even though my parents didn't think I remembered until I wrote this poem. I am alive like citrus punch candies in survival, and I hope that one day, when you are about to pack your loft bed into the back of your mom's Chevy and leave this town, I hope that you acknowledge the people you rotted along the way.